Oh, Marco, there's reports, I spoke to one of our reporters in Sydney about Marcus Barwell. He's been under pressure a little bit because of the results, but the owner of the club has said, no, he's staying, we're going to honour the contract. Does that make you happy that that's happening for him?
I think one is clear, he was a great player and he's an experienced coach as well. And I think why not? I think in the first year he had some more problems as he liked, but I'm a friend from that the club now find the decision to give him time to improve the team. And yes, that's not the normal way in football, but I prefer this kind of way. And I cannot decide, or I cannot have a clear meaning about the situation in Western Sydney. What I know, it's a team with a high quality. They have actually a lot of problems with injuries, but it's a good team with a good background, a good club behind with a good crowd. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for this news because I have respect for Marcus as a player and as a coach as well.
So do you talk to him, like, since he's been here?
Yeah, we talk when he's here, or we said when I'm in Sydney, I will give him a call because I think the time he comes to Adelaide is not really often in his free time. But yeah, I had contact in the past in Germany and now here as well.
Does he talk about your situation where we don't know what's going on?
No. We are not so close to talk about this. No.
Does that worry you about like your situation, or we're not going to talk about it?
No, I'm not worrying. I'm professional. I prepare the team the best I can do for each game. And we said a couple of weeks ago that we will sit together end of February, and then we will find the decision for the club and for me as well.
So in a couple of weeks you'll be talking about this?
End of February, it was the last information, and then I will see. Because I think both sides they have clear ideas, and then we will see if we find a way together or not.
One more. Do you want to stay? Would you want to stay on?
It's what I said. It's part of the discussion. I think I have clear ideas in my mind. I'm very hungry for improvement. I'm very hungry for success, and I think we have to do different things in the future. And that's it. It's part of the discussion with the chairman and not with the media. Sorry.
How attached, Marco? Not to do with contracts, but how attached have you come to the club? How closely do you feel about the project? Over a couple of years, you've seen players grow. You've put in a lot of work. How much does the project mean to you, being in Adelaide?
I think it's very important to know what the idea is, because when I came here for 18 months ago, it was another owner, another idea, and now it's a new man in. And I'm sure that Pete has his own ideas about the future, and then it's now time to discuss if we are, or if I'm the right person, and if I'm the person who will go the same way as the club. That's a normal procedure.
What more have you done as a manager in a couple of years? I mean, you came in, the club finished second bottom the year before, not in a good state. Now, finals last year, in a final spot again. What more could you do as a manager?
I think you can do more as a manager. Look, I think our improvement in the last 18 months is not so bad. We reached the final last season in the cup. We finished in the top 5. We played a very good quarterfinal against the champion from the last season. It was very close. We can beat them, of course, if we had a little bit more luck in the game. This season we are the champion. We are the champion in the cup. At the moment, it looks good that we reach again our goal, the final, to play the final. And I think it's good that in the future we can set up Adelaide in the top positions in the league. Yes, and that's maybe one of my thoughts, to make it sure that Adelaide is always a team who can play finals. That's very important for the city, for South Australia. It's very important because we have here a fantastic area to play football. We have a great stadium. We have a good crowd, good support, and I think it's good for the people to see that the soccer club Adelaide United improve and jump to the next level.
Just on the game now itself, obviously it's dangerous. Just how's Nicola first, because we haven't had an official report. We see on the match it says
he's out for the next. I think it's hard to say. We must see. It's week per week, but he's out for the next 2-3 weeks. His ankle. It's not really good at the moment, but it's not that kind of long injury we expect at the moment. But he's now out for the next 2-3 games. What I expect for tomorrow, I think a team with a lot of problems, Western Sydney, but with a high quality. I don't know in which line-up they will start. They have again 2 injured players, but also players come back with Baum Johan, for example, and Bridge. I don't know if they start, but at the end we will good prepare for this game. In the last game they played with 5 on the back. They can do this again, or they can play in a 4-2-3-1. I don't know, or in a 4-3-3. But it's more up to us to show them that is our home ground, to show them that we are hungry to fight for our position in the ladder. That's very important. And you see every week the results in Australia. You can lose and you can beat every team. And if you don't perform in this way, you will lose again. And for us, it's a home game. It's very important to present us in our best performance and to pick up the 3 points. But with a lot of respect for Western Sydney, and to know that we need a lot of work to do.
Just, I think Ken also, I saw him on Tuesday, not involved in training. Is he ready to go, or is he?
He's ready to go. He's ready for the squad. Yes, he's ready.
And Vinny Lee is in the squad. Does that mean?
He's in the 18-player squad. It's always a hard decision, not only for Vinny, but also in the past. The problem is in Australia I can only set up 4 players on the bench. One of my ideas is to bring more players on the bench. It's much easier for a coach to set up a squad, but also maybe to give young boys game time. Yeah, I give you an example. If you are maybe in a comfortable situation in a game, you can give a young player 10 minutes. But now it's not possible. And at the end I must have a look what's the best. I need a defense player, I need 1 midfielder, I need 2 offense players. That means I have not the space for two midfielders. And the race is very closed in our midfield position, and I have to decide week per week. I must be fair, but the example was Vinny. I'm in communication, in touch with him, and he knows my thoughts.
Just with, I think there's 12 players coming off contract with Wanderers, and Babel, a bit like yourself, Babel, he says things honestly, and that obviously means because he's assured his position, the boys that aren't performing to his expectations will be cut, and that obviously means they're going to want to perform better. Is that something which you've got to be wary of, because these guys, they've got nothing to lose?
Yes, they have nothing to lose, but they are not really comfortable in the way they play. That means if they have not the best situation or a bad situation in a game, they cannot feel comfortable, and that's our goal to give them not the feeling to feel comfortable in the game. But at the end, you play for yourself, however the coach in the next season. And we have now a good position. I am sure that every player is focused for the next game and also for our big aim to reach the final, and that's it.
Marco, do you think that there's some players at this club might be waiting on your contract situation to be shored up before they decide to stay with the club as well?
Can be, but I don't know. It's more a question to the players. I think it's good to know who's the coach in the club I will sign, but I cannot answer these questions. I can answer only in this way: when I sign for a club, I always know who was the coach in the season, in next season, because you must have a chat with him. What is your idea with my person? And that is, for me as a player, it was always important.
Do you like coaching in Australia? If it didn't work out here?
What do you think why I'm here?
If it didn't work out...
Do you think they sent me away from Germany and you have to go to No, I love it. I'm very happy. I'm very proud to be a part of the A-League. That's what I said 18 months ago. It is a big experience for me and also a big part of my life. And I enjoy the time in Australia.
Was this the biggest, maybe, gamble in your life that has paid off for you? Like moving 20,000 kilometres away from Munich. It's a big gamble.
As a coach, it is the biggest gamble in my career. To move to Australia, but I have a great partner, and that helps a lot, and that's very important. I think the biggest gamble in the life is it's not only sport; it's more the partnership and the family. That's the biggest gamble in life.
That's worked out for you because obviously Tony likes it here as well.
Yeah, but you must feel comfortable. That means you must feel that the other side is also happy that you stay in the position I'm be. And but Tammy and I, we enjoy Australia, and we are very thankful about this great experience in our life. It's fantastic.
So I guess what I meant by my question was, if it didn't work out at Adelaide United with Pete in February, would you be more inclined to stay in the A-League or go back to Europe?
Everything is open. I'm a free man. And I'm old enough to decide for my next step.
Marco, I'll quickly ask you a question about Ryan Strain.
Thank you very much.
He was in that competition with Michael Maroney to hold down that right back position, and now he seems to be doing that. How have you found his development?
Firstly, it's a hard competition on the right fullback position with Mickey and Strainy, but I think Strainy is a young player. He played good in the last games, but he has to improve week per week and training per training, because Mickey is a role model. He always train very focused with a high level quality. That means Strainy cannot make rest. But at the end, he's on the way to be an A-League player. I'm not a friend to say he's an A-League player, because my opinion is, if you are an A-League player, you must have for sure minimum 30-40 games, about 90 minutes, not before. And he must play also consistently. And that's important, but it's a good young player. We are happy because I saw him in the first months by the youth team, and I saw the quality from him, the talent, and our decision was to give him the chance to come to our training, and that's the way. I think in the MPL he was not so focused as now, but now he's on the right way, and for me it's a very good player, for Australia. Yes.
Do you see him, he's coming out of contract soon, do you see with his development that the club might offer him another extension?
Yes, I think it's good to hold him because he's this kind of player who made the right decisions under pressure instinctively, you know, and that's this quality. It's not possible to learn. It's more talent, and for me, it's a good player. For Australia, he's young. That means his improvement is not at the moment at the end. That means he have enough space to improve. For me, makes sense to sign him. Yes.
And one more, where does that put Michael Moroney then? If he's no longer in that position, what's his future?
Always, it's a fight. It's a competition. That means you saw in the past, if Straney didn't perform, Mickey play. If I have the feeling maybe the best player is at the moment Straney, then Straney play. The best for a coach is to have for each position 2 strong players. That's the best. And I'm happy with both players, yeah, because Mickey can play also as a centre back and the defense midfielder. It's good to know to have players Mickey in your squad. It's good to know. And he's a champion. Huh? He won a couple of titles. That means he's a experienced good player for A-League team.
Just leave the right back position alone for a second. First goal for Jordi tomorrow?
I'm happy that we give him time to come step by step in our game. That means give him time to come in the city, in the country, in the club. I know the pressure is a lot of him because everybody asks for a striker. Who is the striker? Now he's here, but it's a young boy. Give him time to show what he can, and that is my way with him. I give him time. I know in the last game he was not this short. He can play, but he's on a good way. He's fit. He's awake. He is a hard worker, and that's the best attitude to come in the best form. If he score tomorrow goal, I'm happy. But it's not what I expect. I expect from him that he have to do what I give him on the way, and that's it. And the rest is, I think, it's automatic. It will come automatically. Oh my God! So good.
Good.
That's it.